So the question is, what does a fund need to go digital marketing? Well, we've already covered in the previous section the reason why digital marketing is so important. Fundamentally, the fact that the investor journey is completely digital now, or almost completely digital. So what do you need? Now, most people will think we need a fantastic website. We need excellent content. We need to run fantastic events, have great social media posts with lots of engagement. We also need to create things like cringy videos, content, virtue signaling, metrics that nobody understands. We need a dashboard. We need another marketing dashboard. We need things like a technology stack that nobody really understands, and then you just keep adding to it. Well, ultimately, what managers need, and if there's just one thing you do, you need a go-to-market strategy. And what is a go-to-market strategy? Well, a go-to-market strategy will not cost you a dashboard. It will not cost you technology. It will not cost you bringing in expensive consultants to sell you more and more software. What a go-to-market strategy does, it gives you the ability to understand what your fund narrative is. What is your fund about? What is its attitude to risk? What is its investment strategy? And then what is its performance? Once you've got that fund narrative locked down, so it's really easy to understand, from there, that forms the basis of the content you create. So it's not some random posts that you put on LinkedIn. It's not random articles that you put together. The fund narrative forms the scheduled backbone of all the content you produce. So once you've worked out what your fund narrative is, from there, it's very easy to work out what your ideal investor profile is. And once you've worked out who your investor is, what's their risk profile, what's their investment strategy, the next thing you have to work out is who are those top 100 investors? Where do they live? Where do they spend their time on in the digital ether? Once you've again locked that in, you just iterate through this cycle. And with the ability and the fact that you can manage and monitor this digital engagement, it gives you the ability to create almost a flywheel of marketing activity, because it's all based around these three components of your go-to-market strategy: your fund narrative, who's your ideal investor, and where do they engage with you. And as you keep building that out and refining that, you effectively create a go-to-market engine. And there's no doubt then what content you create, who do you create it for, when is it published, and then on what channel. So hopefully with that in place, it gives you the ability to actually go down the road where once you've actually built your narrative, it creates the first building block upon which your brand sits, upon which your demand generation is built, your digital engagement is created, and finally your analytics. And as we go through these various stages on this course, we'll actually be able to see how these all tie in together. So hopefully you've kind of worked out what you need to do digital marketing as a fund manager is less about the tech, less about the dashboards, less about spending huge amounts of money. It's actually working out your go-to-market strategy. There you go. Go to market.